Yeah, Duke. Just the two of us again. You know, a lot of weird things happened since I got here in the Central Hills. I mean, not that talking to a goat is not weird, but... Well, it's not like you can understand what I'm saying. I know you probably don't. Then again, you're a pretty smart goat. I like to think you do understand. At least some of it. Anyway, this world has a way of beating you down to your place. You know what I'm saying? I was a big guy back in my tribe. I know the Howling Mountains are vast and there are many bigger dudes to fight over there. But in my tribe, I was one of the scary ones. I was not smart enough to be a medicine man or careful enough to be a hunter, but by Arsenal was I good in combat. I learned so much from the cleric about war. I'm not even talking about the hitting and killing part, but what goes into conflicts. I could see the bigger patterns, and those bigger patterns made me more efficient as a warrior. So yeah, I came to the Central Hills full of myself. I got to know some of these people. Buckle, Thyme, Kit, and Gran. Well, I should have known there was something wrong about him right from the start. But we've got into a mission to recover some weapons and bring a thief back. We track him down to a village full of ugly people. Now, I know orcs are not bad because they are orcs, and God knows how many people would consider me a monster as well. But those orcs were about to eat that thief, and they started attacking us. We did what we had to do. And I fell. I was knocked out cold. Calculated risk, obviously. And it helped bring us victory. I would gladly do it again. But when I woke up, I was ashamed. Ashamed of not seeing through the rest of combat. Ashamed of being a liability. The next few days were the weirdest I've ever seen. We've met a cool lady that gave us soup. We've met that weird farmer that owned you. Or was it two farmers? I can't even remember anymore. But that's when you came to us. And then there was the circus. Oh, I hated it so much. I discovered a new form of violence there, way worse than all the other violences I've seen. The ability to take control of another person's will is vile and coward. I would never lower myself to this level of trickery. Thyme killed that Zardu guy. He was one of the best things I've ever seen, and I'll always respect her for that. After that, we went to the Big Oak, and Duke, let me tell you, if one day you get the chance to meet someone that makes your heart skip a beat while feeling alive at the same time, then you know what life is about. Annabelle, what a woman. Such fire and strength in her soul. I would face all the dangers of creation by her side, I would. We went to save her sister from purest scum, and that's when everything got worse. Gran showed another sign of his true nature, even if at that time I didn't want to see it for what it was. Not that I would pity a purist, but one can and should have many enemies, and the enemy of my enemy does not have to be my friend. We faced the blonde lady and saved Andres. I do not know what that contraption would have done to her, and it's best that I don't know. But in combat against the blonde lady, I fell again. She was strong and fierce. If she was not purist, she would have been a force of nature, an inspiration for the biggest of armies against the Tormenta. I would have followed her leadership against the Haradak itself, if only she was on our side. But alas, reality is always worse than fantasy. She was a formidable opponent, and I held on for as long as I could. I will not be ashamed of that victory, but I will never fall again in combat. As Arsenal is my witness, from now on I fight until I die, or not at all. And now I know Grant's true nature, and it sickens me. Bucko said he didn't know about it, and he didn't care. I believe him. He's a good guy. Thyme said she didn't know either, and now she's wary of Grun as well. She might be the only one I can fully trust right now. Kit said she didn't know. I want to believe that, but I don't know if I can. She's always so curious and intrusive. I would bet she noticed something a long time ago. Yeah, I know. Kit never lies, I know that. But she's the one that told us that. She lied once. She may have lied many times. I don't really know. I'm not going to lie to you, Duke. I've thought about killing him right there. I thought about leaving these people to their own luck and search elsewhere for company. Right now, if Annabelle asked me to stay with her, I don't know if I would refuse. Well, I guess we can only push forward and do the best we can. I'll take care of you until you can take care of yourself. Maybe one day you take care of me. Maybe not. Arsenal will guide me into the next victories. And, well, hopefully, beyond those.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first channel to stream Tormenta 20 in English. Please a round of applause to our awesome Victor Lucky playing Crimson Void.
Thank you.
What an awesome recap. Well, I'm Alexander Janduzzi. I'm the GM here for our End of Times adventure. And with me, as you can see, we always have an amazing cast, so let's please do a round of introductions.
Hello, my name is Giselle Fernandez, they, them. I'm playing Bucko, he, they, the Minotaur Hunter. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Guilherme Moina. I am a graphic designer. I am playing. I'm still with Lucky's voice, silky voice in my head. Sorry, I'm distracted. But yeah, I'll be playing Gran, an Arcanist, him. And I think that's it. Not for long, I assume. But yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalia Molero, voice actress, she, her, and I'm playing Kit, the cleric, also she, her, and maybe also not for long, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Sydney Granat. I'm playing the fairy bard Time. I hope she sticks around for a while. We'll see if the Tormenta gets to her.
Hi everyone, I'm Victor Lucky. I play Crimson Void, the coolest barbarian who ever appeared in the Central Hills. It's very weird to search for words after such a long thing, but I was reading from the script that I wrote almost 2 weeks ago, so oops. Before we begin, I would very much like to tell everyone that I'm going to be releasing a new single this month. And I will be revealing the cover art and the release date next week on my social media accounts. So, yeah.
Check it out. Well, our whole intro took place in the Gallowbout Farms. The place where you guys are now. It's in kind of a valley situation. When you guys arrived there, you saw 3 big houses. Well, 3 houses and 1 bigger one, which was this, like a central one, which was where, after meeting the family, you guys were taking to eat and partake and talk. A family which now you know consists of a family of Sophers, Nathaniel, Salisha, Jensel, and Alon, the small boy, the Medusa Ritana, and the skeleton Haran, And of course, Vadrine, one of the Dallin sisters, which you guys found out had a mechanomagical contraption in her neck, the back of her neck. And you successfully removed it from her. You found out that it was a contraption that could take control of her and see what she was doing from a distance. After removing it from her, one of you decided to swallow it. I want to take us back to a scene from last episode where this happened. First, I'm gonna turn Craig on just in case I forgot to do that. Very cool thing.
Okay.
Thank you. And after, I don't remember exactly what you did, but you were just you and Kit, Gron, and you tell us what you did.
Yeah, I think the rest of the group left at that point, and kind of made a point of leaving both of us behind.
That's true.
Yeah, and I just I didn't make any show, like any attempt of hiding it. I just picked up the crystal and tossed it in my mouth.
You also asked her
And
if she would tell anybody.
Did you tell anybody? I guess I actually said, yeah. I wonder what you say if anybody asks.
Well, you know that I have to tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
Why did you do it?
I'm tired. I'm
Tired?
tired of what's been going on since everyone found out.
But you understand, right?
I do. I knew it would happen at some point. I'm not a fool. Not that much of a fool, at least. And I knew it would be a rocky road afterwards. But deep inside, I wish that all the time before the truth came out would matter more to them than the truth itself. At least it's enough for any of them to ask anything, which they haven't. Except for Bucko. And not. You.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding anymore. You're smart enough to know that I knew. And that I lied when they asked me if I knew. I don't get it. I don't get your religion. I don't get why you follow what you follow. But you were useful. You have been useful. I'm not gonna deny it.
Do you wish to understand? Or do you just want to judge like them?
I guess I do.
And ask.
I may not be what I claim to be, but that is still true. I'm still curious.
Ask me now.
Why?
It's a hard thing being something, Aiden. Having it within you. Being a thing that everybody hates and despises. I had two options. Well, three. One of them was just giving up. Believing everything everyone told me, and my family and those around me, that we didn't belong in this world. The other way, experience to reject it. And by doing that, reject a part of myself. So I chose a third way. Acceptance. It started that way. I tried to understand it, although it's very alien and very, very difficult to pierce. But in trying, I started to glimpse something more. I started to glimpse possibility, change. I see the Tormenta as a force of nature. It's not necessarily evil, not necessarily good. It's believed that it can't coexist with anything else, that it wants to consume everything, yet here I am. So it's Crimson. I'm both things. I'm Arconian. I'm part of the Tormenta. You know what? I might be delusional. I wouldn't be the first cultist, as you call it, to be so. But I thought I'd try. Try to prove it. And if it is as I think it is, I mean, it can be changed.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't trust it. What I know of this power you have and the storm itself is that it just wants one thing, and it's to corrupt.
To evolve and learn and be better. That's what I want for myself.
But how many existences are gonna have to end for that to happen?
No, I didn't choose my state of being. And I don't wish to impose it to anybody else. It's hard. It's painful. It's confusing. But I don't want to hate what I am.
I don't think you should hate what you are. But I do know your God only wants one thing, and it's to devour, to consume. You
What
can
does-
understand why
What does
time...
Asana want? Strife, pain, murder, genocide? What does Saz want? Betrayal, treachery, murder, hell. What does any other of the other gods want? They're beyond us. But one thing I know, they're not immortal. They're not unstoppable. They're not beyond the reach of mortals. You see, I'd be considered a heretic. I don't necessarily worship the god. I worship his domain. But I don't want to say it exists in detriment of everything else, as I don't think a notion follower should want the world covered in water. Or an Ariana follower would wish to destroy every city they step forward. They've learned to live in balance. That's all I wish for my domain. Peace. I might not be the one to achieve it, but I want to plant that seed. Can you respect that?
I guess I can. I don't understand it, but I understand your sentiment. I understand what you want. We're not that different, believe it or not.
Well, that's all I can ask for.
No?
And I'll promise you something. If I'm wrong, I'll take the other path.
I'm not going to tell anyone what he did.
Just watch out. I think I can resist it. I think I have the best chance of all of us. And if I don't, they can do what they always wanted and just finish me off. It's better if they don't have any moral qualms against whoever gets afflicted by this. Just watch out. I think you're the best one to spot my lies, weirdly enough. But if I'm acting strange, it's what you have to. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Should eat.
Before we go.
Yeah.
Can I count on you to not tell anyone about my secret?
Since we're being honest here, I didn't tell your secret because I didn't know exactly what it was going on. But I did talk to Boku. And I suspected something. However, you know Boku. And what? He's accepting. I just thought someone should know. In case something weird happened to me. But as I said, I think I'm not caring that much anymore. So do what you do. It's not gonna tell anyone, by the way. I can trust that.
Thank you.
Well, should we go eat?
We should.
Well, not long after that, you guys actually did go to eat and found out all the secrets about the family. As a reminder, they told you guys that something extremely bright comes in some nights. They are not sure. They can't make head of tails of when or why. Some months they come multiple times. Some weeks they come multiple times. Some weeks they don't come at all. They also mentioned that the brightness in the sky comes accompanied by a deep hum, almost deafening. That when it leaves, there are dead goats. That it shoots out fire and burns the plantations, which you found out is Akbold. And the goats had bites, big bites, bigger than a dog's. And some of them were crushed. And some of them had slashes. I think that's all you guys uncovered.
Just
Yes.
a side note. Sorry, I just think it's really funny that Victor Lucky is winning when you say the goats, and I immediately thought you were talking about our group.
Oh, I already won.
I have to,
So, like-
I have to say something. During the past 2 weeks, I could not refer, like in my mind, to ourselves as anything else than the goats.
I already won. I'm
So,
into
yeah.
everyone's mind.
I was like, maybe we could be something else goats, but I think goats is beyond, like,
Part of it.
yeah.
This
I
is
I was
this
actually
is the
confused.
fourth adventure, and the NPCs have only ever heard you guys being referred to as Crimson Goats. So to the
Yes.
NPCs,
I'm willing to
No,
compromise.
this-
I'm willing to compromise and call us the Central Hill Goats, and we can have like a badge, like a soccer team. Yes, the Central Hill Goats.
Oh God.
I mean,
It doesn't
Yeah.
even have to
Why
have
not the raging
any
goats?
shade of red
I
in the
mean-
uniform or the logo, but this.
Oh no, I'm partial to red. Like it's all right, that part, I think. But
I would go
yeah.
with Crimson Goats before I'd go with Central Hills Goats.
Could go raging goats.
Could
We could
I-
go adventuring goats. Just goats.
I don't know.
Giselle, what's up?
The go goats. I was gonna ask.
Yes.
Did we clarify last time? Are they growing ashbald because it's the only thing she can grow right now, or is that
No, so they already
Okay.
grew Archbold before she came to live with them. And now that she
Got
lives
it.
with them, in her hair there are Archbold leaves, which was why she was hiding her hair.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which was a little bit of a situation with her sister, who is with you guys, Annabelle. But that bridge was crossed when she had to take care of her sister after the operation. So that there was a mellowing moment right there. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. I just wanted to.
You guys went to sleep at the end of last session.
Crimson is gonna be.
I was
a
busy
stakeout,
doing the
right?
recap, yes, so it took like the whole night.
There
Yeah,
you
he
go.
was outside.
No, because I before we go to sleep, I'm gonna approach him and be like, would you like a little boost to help you keep an eye out?
Like what?
May I? I approach my hand, touching my symbol.
That's not necessary, kid. I appreciate it, but that's okay. I'm good.
How does she cast things with that symbol? What the fuck is going on?
It's me.
Are you sure? I'm just gonna help you stay more watchful. It's all. It's for
It's
all of our
fine.
benefits.
Yeah, I'm very watchful.
Crimson, stop being so stubborn. Let me help you.
You didn't see that coming, did you? But I did.
I look towards Bucko and Time, and I'm like, can you talk to him?
I also saw that coming.
Kit, why
Don't
don't you
worry.
just...
Duke and I are gonna take care of
What's
everything.
the spell? What's the effect?
I just want to help him, to guide him onto being a little more perceptive. That's all.
I am as perceptive as an eagle. I am as strong as a bear. I am as fierce.
But Crimson,
goat.
you are
But what if
staying
you were as
up all
perceptive as
night.
two eagles?
Exactly.
Yes.
So
That's why
Staying
Duke
up
is
all
here.
night. It's, just a little bit of a think of it like, a little bit of coffee or something to jolt you awake.
I don't need those things, but if it's gonna make everyone happier, fine.
Yes. Thank you. I'm not about to. Kid starts walking towards him and rumbling. I'm not about to cast a spell on you. Consent is important, but still, it's for all of us. Anyway, I touch him and I cast guidance at with an extra 2 MP, so he can have it for No, actually, I cannot do it. I've been playing it wrong this whole time. The next skill, though,
Nothing's
is going to
happening.
have rolling 2. It's just the one regular cast of it.
Oh, you
And
can
the
change
next...
the duration to sing.
No, because it needs to be second circle. I've been doing it wrong.
Kid,
Ta-da.
I think
I just read it.
it's having the opposite effect. You are actually making me bored.
I like close my eyes, go near him, touch my symbol, and just for the giggles, I like boop his nose to like give him guidance.
His nose glows
Honestly,
a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even need to like touch him. It's short distance, but I want to. I want to beat him.
Fair enough.
He doesn't need to know that. Yeah.
And now you can roll 2 dice and stick to the best one in your next skill test.
You're the one person who needs this the most, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be asleep, so it's not gonna work anyway.
Let's go.
Good night. I won't go into the house.
All right.
I don't feel anything, Duke. I think she's just blabbing about.
Didn't hurt though, did it?
He says with the nose glowing.
Sydney, I can't hear you.
Maybe
Yeah, it's
I
just
should
coming
do
late
Wi-Fi.
sometimes.
It didn't hurt, but what's this Wi-Fi you talk about? Is this Wi-Fi?
No, I didn't
is
have
this?
the accent for that.
It's a ghost. You guys go to sleep. One of you slept in a chest
Yes, I did.
at the foot of Bucko's bed. Who slept where with whom?
I'm always close to Bucko, just because I don't want to be murdered in my sleep.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah,
I don't wanna. I don't think I'll ever wanna, but I don't know.
Yeah, wishful thinking is a thing, right?
Time would probably default to, because I'm assuming it's 2 rooms, so I would probably be in the same room as Bucko and Kit, but otherwise, if I don't know if Annabelle got a separate room and I just bunk with her, which feels weird, but
Okay. So everybody's in the same room, basically.
Yeah.
Except for Crimson, who's outside. In that case, everybody...
I know we took the crystal away from her, but should we keep an eye on Vadrine, just in case they come back, or whoever they are that put the thing in her?
that's probably a good idea.
Or at least Annabelle should, I don't know. Someone?
Annabelle and her husband could keep watch. Or
Maybe?
fiance. Sorry, fiance.
His husband did come clean and said that he most of the time woke up when she woke up. At least he thought so.
Mm.
And Annabelle is sleeping in their house now.
Okay. Cool.
Should be mostly fine, I think. Probably. We'll find out if we're waking up in the middle of the night to something lighting things on fire or fighting things or stabbing things.
You talking about me?
Always.
All right. And everybody to roll perception. I almost said initiative. That would have been funny though.
I would be very...
Everyone?
I'm in a chest.
Everyone!
Including Crimson Voice?
Yeah.
Including the perceptive
Person
Crimson
on
Voice?
watch?
29.
17.
See what
10,
happens
but
every
I'm gonna
time
roll
Kit
again.
is truthful.
6, 10.
Honest.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Oh,
We
wow.
chose the
Okay.
best.
Nice use of
Yeah.
guidance.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. That person getting closer.
You're on
My
watch.
perception
Higher
is
rollers
shit.
than me.
I'm inside the chest. I'll
That's
just,
all right.
Look, is that a person wearing all black and carrying a dagger? Nah, it's just the wind.
Elmer comes by, does a little dance,
Yeah.
makes a performance. You don't
Yeah,
hear
you
it.
know, like when you're playing like those Batman Arkham games, it's the stealth parts. It's the same thing. Oh, did you hear something? It's just the wind.
Yeah. You don't hear anything in the night. But for Kit, you wake up first. You hear like skittering. Muffled skittering. More of it. And like kind of a buzz.
I get out of bed as soon as this starts revving up. And I'm like, just like, Paco.
Oh, morning face.
It's not morning. I hear something.
Good morning. Fuck you, crap. I think Bucko tries to, just shoots up awake.
Cool. Time's in there as well.
I'm assuming just
little-
Bucko shooting up awake is enough to be like, all right, what happened? What happened? What happened? I'm awake this time. No one poisoned me, I think. So we're good.
What was
This is real life? This is real life. Okay.
Or is it just fantasy?
Sorry.
What was that
Okay.
noise?
To that right there.
Was it your belly, buddy? It wasn't your belly. It wasn't it?
The goat's farting outside and masking the sound.
Duke's like has his belly up, lets one out. The chest starts like moving a little bit.
Grand.
No answer.
Should we open it or keep it shut?
I think
I
we
might keep
should
it
maybe-
shut.
I don't know. Keep it shut. There's a reason he wanted to be put in here.
That's true.
Can I just
Okay.
go and make sure the latch is still tight?
Yeah. So
I do have a
we've
question.
established this last time. He's able to squeeze through a hole as
Coin
big as a
size.
coin, which a coin's bigger than the keyhole, so he's not able to escape the chest.
Okay. All right.
At least,
And everything's still
Maybe he is.
intact. Nothing's been damaged or.
it just
But
seems to be a lot of
maybe-
movement in there.
Okay,
I have one
just hear me
question.
out.
Whatever happened, was it a mental effect?
Maybe.
Because if so, things should have happened at some point.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I
before-
roll it?
Yeah, we'll wait for that.
Okay.
Hear me out. We know that Vadrine, while this thing was taking over or whatever, she was walking someplace, and then that's when possibly the light thing happened. What
She was
if?
walking
Right.
into the light, though. I don't know if she was necessarily drawing
Yeah,
it to
but-
her.
Exactly. What if it's a
So
calling?
what if Grant's supposed to be walking towards the light?
Exactly. What if we let him go?
No, he'd
But
be
we
hard to
follow
follow.
him. Oh,
Yeah, he's
that
a
may
bunch
be
of bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
what
if it's a
one
bunch
of us
bugs-
babysits him here, and then the other goes to inspect around the perimeter? Because
Okay.
if it's a bright light and a hum, it's got to originate from somewhere, right?
That's
Maybe
true.
you stay here because admittedly, when he's in a bunch of bugs, you can only fight so much. But in theory, if he reconstitutes as, person-ish, then you could
Yeah.
tackle him versus two of us, not so much.
For sure.
And then
I
we
can definitely
go,
keep the chest.
yeah, if you can just
maybe-
probably
Lid on.
sit on it. Yeah.
The two of us go out because I think together we can cover more area, more ground.
Grab
and
Crimson. I mean, he's supposed to be on watch, so.
yeah, let's do that. Okay. Go team!
And I start walking out. Did
Go.
we get?
Team!
Team?
No.
I was gonna make that joke. I'm so glad I didn't have to because I'm inside y'all.
No, it's done.
Damn it.
I have to admit, yeah.
Did we actually get to rest or not at all?
Not yet.
Okay. Let's go.
Regretting spending that mana for that 6 and that 10, huh?
Yes, I do.
It's 1 month.
Okay, so who steps out?
Yep.
Me and Time.
Yep.
Time and I. Sorry.
You step out of the house. Quickly, soon after, Bucko, the movement inside the chest stops. You guys step out of the house, and there's no glow in the sky, no deep hum, no nothing.
I go to Crimson and
Hey, did you see something? Did you hear anything?
Yes.
Where?
You. I also saw
Well-
you.
Gran
Right
is freaking out in the chest. So whatever's, I'm assuming he kept the gem on him. So whatever's going on was happening to Vadreen is happening to him.
Possibly.
For as much as I would love to deal with that without asking, what exactly do you want me to do?
We're going to scan the area.
Oh. Okay.
All of us.
yeah.
Crimson. All of us. You too.
Yeah, we'll break up the property into thirds, maybe, and each of us cover a third.
I don't think it's a good
Sure.
idea to leave the house unguarded.
Well,
Bucko's
Bucko's
inside.
in there.
Bucko's too nice. If someone gets in, he will probably try to make friends with the person.
That's true, but that would be better than just, be killed, I guess.
You know that there's a better option than that.
Coming from you, yeah, I can imagine. But we should still, just check the area, make sure everything's fine, and regroup.
No.
Mm.
Okay?
Come on, Duke.
Okay. I'll go north. Yeah, that way.
Yeah. I'll head the opposite direction, and I guess you do everything in between. All right.
I don't know
Sure.
what that means.
If I go north and she goes south, you can go west or east. Your choice. Just let's
Yeah.
go.
Is that like my right or
Just go somewhere.
Stay
Sure.
in your general area, and I'll cover the rest. All right.
yes?
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go. Keep still.
But it's a little bit of just do a couple of bigger laps than what you've been doing, and I'll figure it out.
Yes. Okay. Come on, Duke.
I'll just accelerate this and say you guys don't see anything.
Okay.
and we regroup then.
Anything? Any luck?
Nothing. I'm gonna look through the window and because we chose those rooms specifically so they'd look out at where Crimson is, and just kind of wave and be like, seems to be fine.
Can I knock on the chest and kind of call out to Gran again now that everything's quiet in there?
Sure. You knock. I'll say it took 5 minutes and then it stopped. But yeah, you knock and Gran, you hear some knocking on the chest.
Gran? Hey, buddy. Doing okay in there?
Reform my head. Yeah?
Yeah, because you were...
Is everything
you
okay
were
outside?
You were shaking the chest for a bit from the inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe
Bad
I was having
dream
a
or what?
dream. Yeah, sometimes I go to sleep and I go to a place with storms and very weird things, but I think that's just regular dreams.
Got it. Noted.
I do kick sometimes in bed.
That's fair.
Did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
Kit, but we were just worried about you. Glad you're alright.
Yeah. I'll go back now.
Good night.
Good talking to you, yeah. Did I feel anything? Like, did I... Okay.
Do you indicate we can come in?
Yeah, we go back inside, I guess.
Let's talk.
So, Gran woke up. It went quiet after a bit, and then Gran woke up and said it might have been a bad dream. With the length and intensity of it, I don't know if that makes sense, but could be an explanation.
Yeah.
As a note, Jansel mentioned that some nights Vadrine walked around and didn't do much, just walked around the property and then went back to sleep. And in those nights, she didn't wake up exhausted.
Interesting. Maybe it could have been one of those.
And didn't
It could
remember
be.
at all.
No.
Either.
It could be a numbers game, or it could also be that they need her for something.
Yeah.
It may
Her
be something
abilities.
that's. But what was she walking around for?
We did ascertain that it was a mind control kind of magic in the crystal, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. The more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm like, I don't want that crystal on me. But Grant seems like a really poor person to have, like, you know, because he does have a good amount of magic and stuff, and he can become bugs. So that just maybe
Yeah,
we
but at
should
the
give it
same
to someone
time-
else.
But who? I don't think I could resist whatever that is. Magically speaking, I don't have that much knowledge. Unless it was you, but I wouldn't want Crimson or Bucko controlled again. That was really
No.
painful the first time. I don't want to go through that.
And part of it is the question of, like, is the crystal giving the person magic, or is the crystal tapping into their own magic?
That's a good point.
I don't know. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, we should just bury it in the dirt. I'll talk to Gran in the morning.
Yeah,
See if we
but
can-
maybe we're not gonna figure much out that way. I don't know. I still feel like just following whoever has it around may be the best option.
Hmm.
We can figure out what they want with them, you know? If it is a form of mind control, they may be making the person go somewhere or do something for a reason, and the only way to find out is actually letting it happen.
Can we let it
Do we
happen
give
with
it to
someone who
somebody who's a
doesn't
little
become
bit easier to
bugs?
follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think that he's the best option we have, honestly.
We'll talk to him in the morning. We should get some sleep.
Yeah. Or try, I guess.
No. I mean, Crimson's going to be awake all night, so he'll hopefully alert
Maybe we
us.
should-
Hopefully he'll notice a giant light in the sky.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Crimson, you okay? Do you need some coffee?
No.
Do you need some guidance?
I'm not lost.
Never mind. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Have a good night, Crimson.
Thank you.
You guys go to bed. Tonight
Again.
is uneventful. You can recover your MPs.
My
one
2
MP.
MPs. Hey, you used one of my guidances last session because I told you to, but
Fair.
that's 2.
What are you doing? The morning, as they said they would, the Galabout wake up very early and start tending the plantation and just do their general things. They prepare extra breakfast for you guys, but they're doing their thing. That's about it.
I think.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let him out, of course.
Yep.
In the morning.
Yeah,
So, Kid
Like-
breaks down what happened during the
I
night.
was in that chest like the whole night, and there was this green empty bottle inside of it. It says Cerveza Cristal.
No!
Cerveza Cristal.
Why?
Cut
Yeah.
to ads on Twitch now.
That was it. That was us. This
I mean,
episode was
if they
about.
want to pay us, I'll
For
take
coming.
it. I'll take that Chilean money every time, baby.
You can pay us in beer. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, what
God damn
what
it, I
was
didn't
that
see
about?
that one coming.
I literally was thinking absinthe. That was the only thing I was thinking out of a green bottle. It's like, did he get drunk over there?
We are we're dealing with Akmold, and like Akmold is mixed into wine most of the time. So I was like, oh no, and that fucking bites. Oh.
That would be a very
Anyway.
different adventure.
So yeah, I don't remember anything. I mean, just before Bucko woke me up to ask if everything was all right, I was asleep.
I mean, nothing really happened other than just hearing you skitter around. We don't know if it was just it was a control, if it was a nightmare, if it was.
Did you try to
Okay.
see if the
question.
weave was moving around the chest?
Every time we like camped together, did Grunt ever do anything like that before? That's a good like.
Did Grunt?
Mm,
There was one time
not
that he had
in the camp.
a dream,
yeah.
but nobody saw, I think.
Yeah.
Or Bucko
Okay, so
saw
we didn't
it.
see it.
Yeah, Bucko saw it, I think. But it was one time.
Mm.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Up to Grunt.
It could be just a nightmare.
Yeah.
But it could also be the crystal.
Did you feel anything magical coming from the chest?
I didn't really think of.
It's
Inspecting.
fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, no, didn't
well.
really investigate that.
No,
Yeah.
it was
thinking
the
about
middle
it
of the night.
When I was
It's
looking for
alright,
the light, I was thinking I would try to do a general, but
point.
I also didn't know what
It's-
to look for because this is not. I don't really
No,
think
it's-
about magic.
it's-
It just kind of happens.
It does. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
I play a song.
it's okay.
magic
Next
happens.
time, maybe.
Yeah.
That is amazing to me. But anyway,
But,
okay.
me and
maybe
Bucko.
Next time.
Me and Bucko were thinking like I don't want anything to do with that crystal, but maybe it shouldn't be with you just for the sake of, you know, if you turn into bugs and disappear, we can't really track you really well.
I'm not hard to track, I think.
As
Yeah, I feel
bugs,
like a swarm of bugs would be easy to find.
At
but it's
night?
hard to like get a grasp on if
We are
Bucko
red.
needs to like physically contain you.
No, that will be near impossible. But I mean,
Could I
You
keep one
could
of you,
just
one of
follow-
them in a bottle and just follow where that little one goes?
you see, I never did try to separate myself from ourselves before.
You actually gave a few of yourself to Haraguria once.
Yeah, but I don't track them anymore. I mean,
I'm so glad I'm not a part of this conversation.
I don't. It's like, imagine if you cut off a finger. It's
gone now. Yeah.
It's limited how much I can spread.
Got it.
I'm still
So this isn't
one
an
entity.
instance where
We
you
are
cut
one
off a finger and it inches after you, trying to catch up with your body.
at the most, and if it's kept off,
Have
I
you
just
seen that,
assume
Bucko? No, I need
it
to
dies.
hear this. Have you seen that, Bucko?
I mean,
It's not unheard of.
we used to tell like scary stories around the campfire, and sometimes, there's, a hand.
There's the tale
that
about the little
skitters,
hen.
so it's
Yeah.
creepy. Yeah, I'm not discounting
Yeah, I
it.
heard
Magic
that.
exists in this world. I can't use it, but it exists.
You can just faintly hear Crimson voice yelling, "Did you know that 80% of all scary stories are actually about me?"
Now you're perceptive,
Just like worms, you cut off part of it and then it,
Oh,
yeah, it might work.
right?
Or like
That's
geckos,
the
where
thing.
they regrow body parts, like completely.
but they wouldn't.
That's kind of
Not
interesting.
completely out of
Anyway.
pocket here.
You could
Right?
try the limits of my physiology all you want. I think it's all right.
It's fine with you?
Yeah, if it helps it. I mean,
We have a little jar we can put. Well, we have
Maybe we
that
should
that green bottle.
try.
We could just stick one of your guys in there and just see what happens.
I'd be honored.
Bucko like chugs it.
Yeah, I
Really
don't
good. All right.
recommend it.
I'll be sending an invoice to.
Cerveza Cristal, now with bugs.
No, we emptied it and then put the bugs in.
Either way,
Yes.
I think we
Now with drunk
Can-
bugs.
yeah. I don't think you have any problem like tracking my steps if you just keep my
But if you
My
do
paintbrush
something we want you
safe
to
and
not
away from
do,
me. Excuse me. What?
what if you're going somewhere and you're going into the light? We don't want you actually going into that big light thing. We need to keep you back.
Put me to sleep.
We can't do that if you're a bunch of bugs. You just, disappear.
We could wake.
Okay.
Did Jensel ever say if he tried to wake Vadrine up in one of those moments at all, ever?
He did.
And was it successful? Did she wake up or no?
No.
Sleep is not a mental thing. Like it's an exhaustion. Like it's other track of things. So I wouldn't
Because
hurt anyone that tried.
I think it's an
So I
enchantment
wouldn't
thing.
suggest doing something to me that would lash back at them. Because I think the track is exhaustion and not like mental stuff. It's like
Right.
physical exhaustion. So yeah, you can put me to sleep. I think you're capable of that. If you're not, I do have that scroll.
But yeah, I have a spell to put people to sleep, and that's fine, and we can do that if that's what we want to do. But I just, I don't necessarily want you to like do something really stupid and dangerous and get yourself killed.
I mean, it didn't happen to the dream, right? So
Yeah, but it might have been set up for her. It might, affect you some different way.
look, I'm willing to try. I mean, we've done some way more dangerous stuff than this before. This is, as far as we're concerned, very much under our control. Like we know it's coming. We might not know exactly what's going to happen, but we have some leads. And I trust you can handle me. Easily.
Listen, you know more about magic than I do. I don't know if we could, is the thing. Why are you so reluctant to give this thing up?
You can have it, do you?
I mean, I'd like to put it in the dirt, but part of me, it makes more sense if we have... Yeah, I'd ask permission for this, but if we had Crimson Honesty, or if one of the households have it instead, someone who, like, doesn't have as much magical energy, and we could...
Crimson having it? But yeah, you know what happened the last time he got under something else.
I'm not sure
controlled.
I would like to have Crimson
Bucko
controlled.
is strong and bigger, and we... Physically, at least.
Right, but...
Could, in theory, hopefully...
I can give you a headache. They can chop each other's heads off in the process. Like, really.
I mean, we just keep him away from his sword?
I'm useful, I'm not deadly.
You don't... you've used spells to hurt people, though.
Yeah. One.
You only have one spell to...
Yes. I'm not a fighter. I'm an artist.
I guess. I mean, I don't think we should try the putting you to sleep today, to be honest, just because if we're gonna let you keep it, if we're gonna have you do that, it doesn't sound like this thing even shows up during the day. So there's no point to it. We might as well just keep investigating.
We can leave like the entire day off of me and get it before we go to bed. We can also like rest during the day and just be everyone alert during the night.
Yeah, I was going to say we need Crimson to get some sleep. If we're going to do something stupid, we need him ready.
I don't like the idea that you're gonna have me ready to do stupid stuff. I don't like the implication. What you're implying with that?
We're all doing it.
We're all doing it. I want you ready to help save our butts.
To be a part of this stupidness. Yeah.
I have an important question for Crimson.
Yes.
Are you just sleeping outside? Or are you staying awake all night? It's two very different things.
Like, much like Justice, Crimson Void never sleeps. When he's, on guard duty.
Then you have one level of exhaustion.
I don't care. I'm the Crimson Void.
Which is why I want him to sleep.
I think maybe we should try to stay, sleep a little bit longer, go back to bed after breakfast, and maybe wake up right before.
I mean, they're early risers here, so I think we can get a couple of hours in of doing stuff before we go to sleep. Now that I can actually go to see the barn. For the record, that was what I stepped away with Gran and not Gran, Crimson and Bucko to talk about was the Akbald, just because I figured you'd be uncomfortable if we knew about it, and you'd have to lie about it, lie that we didn't know about it, and just save us.
I appreciate that.
A little bit of a headache, but I do want to, since I actually
can't believe
have permission now.
Sorry.
To check out the barn, we can go check that out. I mean, I can, and you can sleep if that's all you really want to do today.
No, I think more investigating is a great idea.
Talk to
at
the
least
goats.
A few hours.
Yeah.
Maybe we can even split up a little and see if we can cover more ground, since we don't only have a few hours.
Yeah. Works for me.
Take a short rest and hop back to it.
Or do a full,
sunsets.
8 hours during the day is, depending on how you time it and depending on the sunsets. So you still get least 3 or 4 hours. I would think.
Are you guys gonna take much longer discussing? I would very much like to sleep.
Go to bed, Crimson.
Go sleep. I'll bring you breakfast.
Oh, was that breakfast for everyone? Okay. Yeah, sure. If you find some breakfast, bring it to me. Yay, that will be very helpful. Thank you.
Amazing. Okay, so Crimson's going to sleep. What you guys doing?
Well, scraping together what's left of breakfast.
Yeah, you can find breakfast.
look,
There's stuff in the kitchen.
He left the veggies.
Awesome, sweet. Becca like hops in.
I'm sure there's...
All the meat is gone. All the dairy is gone. There's veggies. That's it.
Crunching on a carrot.
I'm like looking around being like, not even a little, like, anything else? Okay. All right. Well, fruit? Any fruit? Making a strawberry?
We got
Some
one
fruit.
strawberry.
There's a couple of grapes.
Listen, I'm small. It's
Hey,
fine.
there's a seed. Yay.
And then I'm going to head over to look at the barn.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay.
Which I know.
You guys go to check the barn out. I'm assuming you mean the one that was like burnt and fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get there. The doors are open. They're going in and out, working on some stuff. You want to just investigate it, like do a thorough check on it?
Yeah, there was just some like markings and stuff, and just might as well, because it seemed like it got struck by something, so might as well kind of start there and then work outwards and just see if there's anything that might have grown over a little bit, but still looks kind of unusual.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. You guys can choose who's gonna be the main person. The others can help.
Mine. 5.
+7.
Yeah, I'll help.
It's investigation.
Oh, natural
Okay.
20, 25.
Oh, nice.
Are you sure you didn't
Natural
want to
one, too.
Kit, do you want it to be you or?
I'm not with you guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Then I guess.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Sneaky sneaks.
Sneaky sneaks. That is a 19 to investigate.
$19 plus a bunch of bonuses from, well, actually just a bonus from Grun. Boko got distracted.
Bucko's like,
Tried.
A butterfly.
whoa. There's
That's
like,
literally his art.
yeah. There's like moths in here, bro. Like,
I flap my
Totally
wings a
not
little
paying
bit, like
attention to the bar at all.
offended by the moths. Like, my wings are better.
totally. But look how small they are.
Well, I've been trying to sprout some wings really hard.
You just
You guys look around. You start looking at the outside of the barn and the structural damage that came with the fire, and just, you supposedly you don't really fly, but you fly. So you take like a higher look at the situation, and you see that this fire came in a line and cut through the plantation. You can see the scorched fire on the scorched ground, and you see where it hit the structure, and you kind of get a good idea of how the fire spread.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this didn't catch on fire because somebody like threw a bomb at it, or like the fire didn't start at the structure. It came in the line and hit the structure. In fact, looking around, you see lines cutting through the plantations of where this fire was shot or came from.
Sprayed or whatever.
Yeah. You see that they've tried to the best of their ability to patch it with wood and all that kind of stuff, and they're good at building stuff. And for the most part, it's well made, but it's still a little bit of a rush job. Looking, I'm assuming you like go to the top at some point because some of the ceiling did fall in, and actually, yeah, that's all you get. I'll give a little bit to Grun, who's looking around. He can't fly, but looking around the plantation, looking inside, you just see the stuff they're putting away. For some reason, you just decide to go to the plantation. One slime points out that there's lines everywhere, and looking out there, you find a little bit of a probably a spot where probably one of the goats died, which is like a bloody spot. And around it, you find two tiny pieces of equipment of some type of kit. I'll just say it's a natural 20. It's like two pieces of thieves' tools. Lockpicks. Two types of lockpicks. And in the plants around, some are dead. And you find that they've been stepped on. But not all the same type of creature stepped on it. Like some of them were stepped on with boots and something hard, and some of them were kind of more trampled by something big.
Right.
And still with your natural 20, you investigating this patch of the bloodied earth, you catch a faint hint of sulfur in the air.
Oh. Okay. Well, I call Bucko, and I point to the tracks. Like, does it make sense to you? You see, I think this is a boot, maybe even armor. I don't know. This is tracks from a beast. Something.
Did you notice all the moths? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was looking down actually, but yes.
Right. I should probably be doing that.
It's fine.
Yeah, interesting. Is there can I roll a survival or something to?
Yeah, totally.
Now that he's
Try to point out all the tracks and stuff. Oh, and there's this as well, and I showed the lock picking tool. And sorry if I'm assuming something, but I heard that minotaurs have a keen sense of smell. Is that true?
That we do.
Do you smell sulfur?
Now that he points it out,
yeah,
you catch you try to sniff it, and then you try to sniff it in the plants, and then you catch a subtle hint of sulfur in there.
Yeah, like an itty bitty bit.
I used it to mix some concoctions back in the science, and it stood out because I mean, it smells like fart, so.
I was gonna say eggs, but yeah, that too.
Well, if you ate eggs, then. Well,
There you go.
Anyway, I mean, I picked it up, but can you maybe know where it went? I'm sorry if that's. I don't know. You're not a dog. I'm sorry, it's not a bloodhound.
I can try. I don't know if I make it on a 16 survival, but I'll try.
It's pretty hard to follow a trail. It's kind of chaotic in some ways. Yeah. But you're pretty sure you lose the trail at some point.
Yeah, no, sorry, dude. It's kind of all
So
over
the
the place.
The trail's weird. Like there's a bunch of stuff at the same time. But does it smell like keep going? Like is there a way to like ignore the several footprints and tracks and just do it by smell? Also, are the tracks like from the same time? Like did they all happen like near the same?
Like simultaneously.
If you start looking for other tracks, like for where the plantation as a whole away from where you were before, you start finding tracks with varying ages.
Right.
Because I'm up above, I was gonna check one while Bucko was following that trail. Do I notice anything telling from just the trail that they're following? Or it just seems like they're just following some kind of lead and it just looks random.
To you, maybe especially it looks random. Like, it's not a straight line. You don't see where it starts or ends as any special spot.
Okay. And then just
Like
because
maybe-
I'm up there and sorry.
No, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because I thought you were done. I was just gonna say while I was up here, since Kit decided not to be with us, I am curious where she went.
So let's cut to
Hello.
where is Waldo? Cross Kit.
So I'm not necessarily trying to hide it from my group, but I'm trying not to have the family see me that much, if possible. But I just want to go into Nathaniel's office.
Well, that's true. I did make it available to you guys. I don't remember if you guys tried to go in there or
No,
not.
because so you played that I was interested, and
With
that
me,
is true.
yeah.
I am interested because there's books, and I saw him. So
Yeah, I mentioned like she would like to come, but she wasn't there.
Shut up, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you go in there. You see, like he said last time, he would clear it out of some of his stuff. You see, you go in there. There's a desk, mostly empty now, and there are some drawers, and there's a lot of books, good amount of books.
okay,
So you can give me an investigation roll if you're like trying to do this fast, or if you're gonna spend the day doing this or a long time doing this.
so there's two orders of business. One, I would like to do fast because I don't want anybody from the family at least checking or seeing. The second one, I can take a little more time.
Okay.
The first one, I would like to see if they have any kind of like accounting books, anything that like shows who they were selling to, or anything like that. Like I'm trying to basically see if there's any connections with any sort of like big, thieves guilds, yeah, or anything like that like I possibly know of, maybe, sorta. I don't know.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I am gonna guidance myself for this because it's important to me.
To book
And
yourself.
because I boop. And because of that, I'm gonna roll a 1d4 because I bought an item that is kind of cool, and I didn't regain a mana point. But just so everybody know, this is the tree folk finger that I got from Belinda.
Yep.
Oh, you got something from me, I think.
Yeah, Alex added to my.
Oh, Nat, what I do when I play as a caster is that they have the
macros.
The end finger.
That-
I put the roll on the spell itself, so it always rolls automatically. And if it's like
That
a
would be
1, I
awesome.
know. So
Do you mind letting me know how to do that later?
yes,
Thank you.
I mean I don't mind.
Oh, good. Yes, you mind. Okay.
No, I
Sorry.
don't. I don't mind.
I charge
Okay,
for that.
Depending on how much it is, I'll pay. Ooh. Ooh.
Hey,
Oh wow.
That
You know,
was a
guidance
2
is going
and then a
great
3.
12 more rolls and then
Yay!
you get to 20. It's,
Your guidance is going A+.
My guidance is like, phew. It's a
Um,
Nate.
you look around quickly, trying to, because like people are walking. You know that Salisha at some point is going to come back and do lunch. And from your quick look, you don't see any accounting books or anything related to their business. You think maybe Nathaniel took that away. This was some of the stuff that he took away.
Fair. Okay, the next one is not. I don't feel like I would be trying to hide necessarily. I just want to look at the books and see if there's anything of interest. Since we're like kind of killing time, but not really.
Okay. Just give me an idea of how long you're spending here. So
We're
room full
trying
of
to
books.
like, yeah, we woke up early and we are trying to like go to bed early. Just so I'm probably not gonna stay more than like 3 hours.
Okay, 3 hours is a good time. All right. Well, get writing. First thing, one of the things you find, not necessarily the first thing, is a thing you're gonna have to read to everybody.
Ooh.
You find a man hero story. Da-da-da-da.
Yay!
A little bit of a metagaming here, but it's the last one.
Once, the mad hero realized that he had forgotten something. He started looking, but the problem was that, as he had forgotten, he couldn't remember what it was. He tried to ask the distant warrior for help, but she was even farther away than usual, so she didn't hear anything he said. He tried to ask the Judge King for help, but as usual, the Judge King was furious with him, so it didn't help. The mad hero tried to think of someone else to ask for help, but he couldn't think of anyone else. Then, the sneak thief came and told him that he had a hidden place where things were hidden. Maybe the thing was there. The crazy hero tried to look in that hidden place, but he never knew if he had found it or not, because he didn't know what it was. The Judge King glared at the sneak thief, but for some reason, he didn't hit him like he had always hit the mad hero.
For some reason, the Judge King didn't hit the sneak thief like he used to hit the mad hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Interesting. Kit pockets it.
Okay. You pocket that.
Sneak
It is the first time that one is mentioned.
I think Kit
It
knows
thief.
who that is. Yum, 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 yum.
Does Kit know who that is?
Does she? You tell me.
I don't know. Do you want me to roll for it, or do I know? I'm a religious person. Okay.
You know.
Okay. Interesting.
We've established that you had a guess at like the whole
at
Tillian
the whole
situation,
story.
right? So
Okay. Curiouser and curiouser.
Shut up.
What else? Sorry.
what else?
Give me more books.
Is there any books you're looking for specifically?
I guess things about maybe the Central Hills itself, like geography, animals, like any kind of like anything like that remotely mentions or breaks down or talks about the Central Hills and its folk, maybe folklore. Mostly that. And anything that may be interesting to Kit, but I think that's it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not necessarily looking for something specific, but you know, when you go to someone's like stand and there's bookshelf and there's a lot of books and you like start reading the spines and seeing if there's anything that catches your eye. That's mainly what I'm doing.
I think I know something that would interest Kit. You find an old book that is, well, not that old, but the book itself is old, but it has notes on it. It's a book of folklore of the Central Hills.
Nice.
It speaks of interest. It speaks of a mage tower somewhere. You guys have maybe encountered that.
Yeah.
It speaks of the Temple of Vacuum.
Ooh, that's the juice.
And it doesn't give any good specifics. But jammed in the middle are notes that are newer than the book. That I maybe will find now. Yeah, here it is. You can read it, somebody else can read it, but here you go. Oh my gosh, she's unreadable. Hang
It is
on.
unreadable.
Hang on.
I mean, I can highlight it.
Well, I can read it. Mine's on dark mode.
I read too much today.
That's better.
That's weird.
The
What's going
lesson.
on?
Disaster. Creatures attacked us in the dark. They've likely followed our noise. Our tracker, hamstrung by his inability to see in the dark, was ambushed around a corner. We dispatched the creatures quickly, but not before our tracker set off a trap and almost got himself killed. If he didn't go so far ahead, the trap might have injured others in the party as well, but he might have seen them coming. The foolish elf even dropped his equipment, which includes some of our supplies. We've retreated to the entrance corridor of the dungeon to recover for now. I want us to start this again, but better prepared. I'm quietly watching over the tracker while most of the group recovers the lost equipment. It won't be long now before we're... Taron give me strength. The trap somehow was reset in the time it took our group to leave and come back. 2 are dead, including our mason, and 2 are very hurt, including our cleric. After helping stabilize the survivors myself, we've retreated outside of the dungeon. Many resources have been spent, and we will need to recover and resupply before we can go in there again. The traps in this place feel even more brutal than in the dungeons we've dealt before. We will prepare and act accordingly. I was overconfident. I see that now. My Tarons will. I will not fail. I cannot fail. Does it look like the handwriting of the first Minotaur guy that we read from?
Yes.
Cool. I am also gonna pocket that. At least the note. You can put the after like reading the book a little about the folklore and stuff like that. Maybe I'll put it back. But the note I'm gonna keep.
Okay. The book also talks of a giant somewhere.
A giant? Tell me more.
Did you get very far?
A fearsome creature somewhere that the person that saw it was scared and ran away. Basically, it doesn't give you any specifics because it's in the rollable encounters. So you can.
Ooh. Does it say anything about the creepy coyote we found?
Let's see.
Tail stealer.
Tail thief.
Tail.
It does not.
Okay.
It's an old book. It's pretty old.
Okay, then I'll put it back. I guess I'll keep just looking at books until the rest of the party.
It's really, really old, and it mentions the mage.
It's roughly.
Or just the tower.
It's roughly 100, maybe more years old, this book. It mentions the Mage's Tower.
Let's see. Wait.
Maybe on the way back.
Yeah. And there you find also one more book that I had a good name for, and I am having trouble finding. So we're going to go ahead and take our break now before I do the awesome reveal. Anyways.
And it's going to be something like The Adventures of Crimson Void or something like that.
Yes, sure.
And the Crimson Goat.
Of the Crimson Goat, yeah. Don't go anywhere. Be back in 10 minutes. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
And we're back. So, I promised the name of a book. You're not ready for how good this name is.
I was born ready.
You find a book with the most interesting name you've ever found.
I cannot read it. Kit, read it for me, please.
The book's name is The Book of Goats.
Like it's meant to be. Just
Are there drawings?
Are we
in the
there?
book?
There are drawings.
It's the
don't
most
think we're
amazing piece of fiction Crimson Void has ever read in his life. He cried, he laughed, he had a great time.
Kit, you browse through the book real quick and you realize it's a book about goat farming and how to deal with goats. As long as you study this book every night, you count as having animal handling trained when dealing with goats.
Oh.
Now, that's a musical I would watch.
like
Book of Goats.
If you don't read this book for a night, you lose the traits and any other powers that might benefit from it. Though you can regain them after studying the book again.
Wow.
wow.
That's wow.
Is it a simple matter of declaring the action, like I'm reading the book, or do you have to roll something?
You just have to read the book. If you spend
Like,
your night
for an hour,
like
before
crafting
sleeping.
or keeping watch or not reading the book, you didn't read the book.
Okay.
And like, say, if for some reason you had a goat ally, you would lose the goat ally's help for that day. But if you study the book,
I think
Yeah,
it's
I mean, I do have animal handling trained, so.
Well, I hope
You need
everyone
help.
knows, and I hope everyone understands that this is now my most prized possession.
No,
After the
it's actually
It's not
Kit's
ours.
most prized possession.
Yeah, Kit's gonna learn a lesson today. She loves learning, doesn't she? This is called stealing.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I mean,
it does.
yes, it is. It is from the Gallivant, but-
It's called dibs.
So Kit gets the book. She like looks through it, looks up, closes the book. Is gonna put it back in the like bookshelf. Stops. God damn it! And puts it in the bag.
but which god?
You'll
And I
never
think that's
know.
it, unless you're looking for anything else specifically. That's.
like, can it get any better? Like, it's just move on.
I told you it was a good book. I did a whole break around it. That's how impressive I thought the book was.
I am very impressed.
God damn it!
I even did our soccer team badge on the chat.
I saw it.
Yes.
Wait,
God
this
damn
is us
it!
now.
Hang on.
No, it
And the rest of us
isn't.
have to look.
The one on
the
the call.
stream chat. The
Oh, I see.
Oh.
That was quick.
yeah.
It's
see
really
that.
quick because he did it like
Oh,
way before.
I just got this asset to like on Google.
I think you have to like
I
tweet
can't
this or
actually
something
drop.
like that, since people on Twitch are not going to be able to see it.
It looks like my school's shield, you know.
it does.
Anyway,
People on Twitter already think I'm odd enough. They don't need to see it. They can come to the stream and watch for themselves.
Like, can they see it on
The
the
people
stream?
on the
I
stream
don't think
can't
so.
see it. That's the issue.
Oh yeah, that's true.
that's fair.
Yeah.
All right,
It's not in the.
Make
Roll 20.
make a handout just for that.
it's I'm working on it. So what are you guys doing?
Time said she was gonna come after me, right? At some point.
No, I was just
Just keeping
Trying
an
to see
eye on
if I
where you
could-
went.
yeah.
Oh,
I went back to the home, so
But
yeah,
you
I'm not
didn't.
hiding.
Farm
You didn't
from
go
you.
anywhere.
Not
You
for,
just
from you.
yeah. Yeah, you didn't. You know, you
Right.
didn't really go
So
anywhere. You
Crimson
just
Void
stayed
wakes
where
up
you were.
the earliest to avoid being tired.
You have to sleep 8 hours, buddy.
Crimson Void still sleeping.
like wakes up and
So-
no, not yet.
I
So
need
what time
to
snooze
did
them
you-
more
I need to know more about goats.
What time did we go to bed? Like, did we wake up like 5? What's
Yeah,
a farm
The
early?
Gallabouts woke up at 5,
Four?
but you guys
5,
probably
yeah.
woke up, I don't know, whatever time you usually wake up, 7, 8,
Probably about. Yeah.
Oh,
or
I need to know
Moon.
more about goats.
Roughly sunrise-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, sunrise. Okay. So
so do we go back to rest, or is there anything
Yeah.
else? There?
Yeah.
Like-
I think time after this probably comes down and chats with you two and just like anything from the source of these marks or anything that stuck out to you.
It's completely random. Apparently, Bucko tried to find the way, but pause.
Do
Yeah.
you-
No, the only odd
Logs?
thing is the the smell of sulfur, which,
Right.
I mean, they did mention
They have some
possibility of a devil or
some
something hellish going on.
connections.
Yeah. And,
I do just want to say that moths do have a distinctive smell because of the scales on their wings. It's enough to make some people allergic to them. Just a fun fact. There were a lot of moths in the barn. That's all.
right.
Is that a sign of something that, either devils are coming or that they need to tend to their crop a little bit better?
Fact from someone with an entomology degree.
I hope I'm not, I hope no one's allergic to me. It's troubling to think about it now. Yeah.
People who are allergic to shellfish are often also allergic to insects because the protein.
I'll start asking
So
around
just don't eat
if
it.
people are. Yeah.
That makes sense, actually. I never thought about it. That's great.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love to learn new stuff.
I mean, I guess we could try to question the family, but honestly, we should probably be getting back to bed if we want, depending on what time you want to be
I don't think
up.
they'll. Oh, we should be up at after dusk, maybe. Also,
So basically-
yeah.
Basically, the plan is you guys are gonna go to sleep or during the day to wake up around sundown or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
so that you're awake during the night. That's the plan.
That's okay.
Okay.
Well,
I wanted to, when we gather back in the house, I guess, talk to them though about my findings.
Gran, you probably don't need to sleep, actually, because part of the plan is you being asleep. So you could do more things if you wanted. The rest of us just need to sleep. Because you need to sleep at a normal time.
Makes sense.
Right. 'Cause
Although,
we're following. Yeah.
It would be nice to maybe be up when it happens and see if they notice
Experiment with
something.
Seeing if they. Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there because I didn't notice anything, and I other than what you told me.
Like, do
so
Do
It
you
never-
necessarily have to be asleep to trigger it?
Yeah, I don't.
is-
That's the thing. I don't know if we. I don't think we know. Vadrine's always been asleep when it's happened. It's always happened
yeah,
at night.
'cause-
It's always happened at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
but either way, I think maybe we could try doing one night with me asleep, which we know it works. It should happen as usual. And
If
if,
it
nothing
happens.
happens, I try to be awake. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I like that plan.
So yeah, I guess I'll spend the day.
Would you be comfortable questioning the family a little bit about, if they're in shady dealings, maybe they've gotten some shady attention?
Sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. What do they do during the day? They go tend the harvest or something? I mean, is it even during harvest time? I don't know. What's their
They're
day
not
like?
harvesting yet.
Right.
So they're just standing the plantation, going row by row, I don't know, doing whatever they need to do for the plants to grow well, getting rid of bugs,
Watering.
What does that do?
watering.
Stardew Valley style.
Yeah.
What,
Same
what
does-
does,
They
what
stop
does
for
Ashwood do?
lunch. Ashbold is something you mix in your wine or chew, I think. And it gets you high. And
Right.
It's almost like opioid
Do I
style
think?
high.
Do I think that I could use some to make something alchemical,
if you want to do
an aesthetic, like a
Like a
potion of
morphine?
sleep? Yeah.
Even Nathaniel
Like not a
has,
drug to get high, just something that could have some use.
even Nathaniel has spoken openly, like, don't try to use it, it's poison, etc. Like, it's,
Can I make poison with it?
you can make Ashbold.
I can actually make the drug.
Yeah.
That would be a
Yeah,
very
man, it's gonna be
lucrative, yet very into the
Very against the law. So.
very against my existence. But yeah, no, never mind.
I mean, we are currently living in a place where the army has some, presence. Your
Right,
existence per se is not against the law, but the use and commercialization of Archbold is.
I am not
We also
going
recently
Walter White.
encountered a potential
this.
buyer.
That's true.
I could be like, I could be a producer. Yeah. Anyway,
Breaking Bad.
Just 1 second. Sorry.
I'm not gonna buy an RV yet.
Oh, in Grant's case, I'm sorry, it's Breaking Worse.
Yeah.
Before we
That's
go
the way
back
you
to
expect this to
bed, I just wanted to pull Grun aside
Okay.
real quick.
Consider yourself pulled aside.
Pulling you aside. Well, if you're gonna stay up, if you want to try to investigate something, and there is something that may be a good idea to look into.
Yeah, sure.
There's this guild. They're called the Brotherhood.
Dun, 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 the plot chickens.
Have I heard of it?
I think we established that.
Yeah, I thought we've talked about it with everyone at this point.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
They have a lot of dealings, shady business with a lot of people, and I've learned that they have a bigger influence and presence here in the Central Hills now. As soon as I heard about Akbold, I thought maybe
do they deal Apple?
probably I don't know for
Okay.
sure, but
They
they
could
are
be the buyers.
anything. Yes.
Okay.
So maybe I don't know who their buyer is, but if it's them, and they are also behind all of those,
Mhm.
I don't know, shady things that have been happening, and it may be worth looking into, trying to
Do you
find
think
out
the
if that's-
assassin that came for you was one of them?
I don't think.
Me neither.
She lied?
I'm being very like open actually.
Okay.
I'm like saying that I don't think I know.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So just maybe start there.
I'll see what I can now stir up about that.
Good luck. And I pat him in the shoulder and I guide him.
Cool.
Do some good guidance, please. Let's
will.
try.
Do my best. Right. Okay. I'll go directly to the father, I think.
Okay. Just like walk up straight to him.
Yeah. And
He's like in the field.
Yeah. Wonderful. Is anyone else around, like from the family?
Yeah, people are around also working, but they're not everybody is in the same spot exactly. Like if you
Right.
speak in, if you're trying to be
Mhm.
private you can be.
Okay. So, this thing about your crops, can we talk about it for a little bit?
I guess we can.
I imagine that talking about your buyer is a touchy subject.
Can be.
Yet, and I say this only because, well, you do know we are here to help, right? You and your family.
Look, Ron, if I didn't think you were, I would have asked you to leave at this point.
Yeah, I imagine so. So, if I'm asking you this, it's because I think it can help us better protect and help your family. Do you know who they are?
Look, I know who my buyers are, but they're middlemen. I have 3. Well, had 3. One of them already dropped out because we couldn't deliver. They came and put fire on the freaking barn the night of the delivery. So, we lost 1, and we have 2 others. They're middlemen. I don't know who they sell to, where it goes. I don't want to know.
Right. They're not related to each other in any way you could assess. Like they're distinct buyers.
Distinct buyers. I thought that maybe these attacks are related to their enemies or somebody that wants to start a production and wants me out.
Okay.
Our production out.
Then?
But,
okay.
But I don't know. I don't have proof.
Could you describe to me the 2 buyers that are still in business?
Well, Run, it's not a person. Each buyer is a small operation.
Sure, but you do have like a contact. Someone that meets with you to negotiate.
Yeah.
How do they look like? Do they dress a certain way? Do they speak a certain way? Do you think they're from somewhere specifically?
Why don't we do the opposite? Why don't you tell me what you're looking for, and I can tell you if it matches.
What was the name again? The Syndicate?
Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood.
Right, so we've met some, well, not met, but felt the presence of a certain faction around the Central Hills more than it seems normal, I suppose, for a criminal organization of that kind.
I would
They're
say.
called the Brotherhood. Have you heard of her?
Yeah.
Do you think one of your operations are related to them?
Like I said, I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me, Grant.
Okay. And if they are
It does
not,
surprise me that
Hmm.
you've felt their presence here.
Yeah.
Why? There's not that many people in the Central Hills to begin with.
that's why I thought it was weird until, well, I found a big producer of Ashwood.
Mhm.
All I'm saying is they might be one of your buyers. They might be the competitors that want you out of business. Either way, it would help us to know, and I think it would benefit you to know. I understand the urge to not want to know too much in this line of business. As a cleric, I know would probably say knowledge is power sometimes. So you might want to keep yourself a little bit more informed for your sake.
You're right. I'll have to ask around. I'll have to set up a meeting, I guess.
If something happens and we're not here, contact Belinda in Fort Hammerhead. Tell you want to speak to us. I understand you wouldn't want to talk to the guard about anything that happens.
No. You're all outsiders. No offense.
No. None taken. Well, if you learn anything, and if by any chance you want help with that meeting, let us know.
I will. What?
Also, is there sulfur around here for a reason?
What?
Sulfur. Like,
No?
do you use it in your production? Or, I don't know, to fertilize the field or whatever?
Well, there's better ways for Archibald.
Right. Is there any reason why I smell sulfur in your crops?
See, he takes his hat off, wipes his brow again, puts the hat back on, and is like, "See, what the hell is going on here? You come here and you tell me you've felt the presence of the Brotherhood, and that makes me think I'm right. Maybe it's the competition that's attacking us. And then you tell me you're finding sulfur here. And that makes me think Salicia's right. She swears she saw some demon face in the sky. I thought she was dreaming or something. And now I don't know.
Maybe they're related. Maybe it's both. Either way, we are trying something tonight. If you hear anything, don't go look.
Well, to be honest, I can't promise that, but we'll be cautious.
Yeah, that's all I ask. Yeah. Also, during the night, don't trust me.
What the hell kind of... What?
Just, we're doing a little experiment. I might not be in control of my own faculties, so just stay clear. During the night. Oh.
Scratches the back of his head and is like, I gotta say, you adventurers are the weirdest kind of people I've ever met. And I live in the Central Hills.
You don't know how much that honors me, sir. That is a very fine compliment. But yeah, I mean, you got weird problems. I guess you need weird detectives.
You know what? That actually makes
The weird
sense.
goats. Sorry.
What?
Just. I'm trying some stuff that just working title.
You said only during the night, right?
Right, only during the night.
Okay.
This is normal.
Anyways, we gotta do the thing.
Sure. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yep.
Yeah.
Thing away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. There's food. There's food in the house. Come on.
Oh, that's I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah. Can I spend the day trying to craft something, like a consumable?
Yeah.
What can I make with what I have?
Can you make?
Anything.
What can you make?
Like anything alchemical. Like any consumable would take a day, so if I spend the day doing it, I might do it.
Yeah, you have. Which ones do you have? You have alchemy and artisan,
And,
right?
Artisan, yeah.
Yeah.
The artisan wouldn't I wouldn't craft probably something in a day that matters. I was thinking maybe making I don't know, even if it's just a potion, or not the potion, the mana essence.
You can try making a mana essence or bomb or bombs. You can even do with artisan. You would use. Is it artisan? No, I think it's still alchemy, right? To do like the cemetery dirt.
Yes, it's alchemy. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Because you did get some cemetery dirt, cemetery-ish.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's just for the roleplay.
I think. Can I make the sleepy thing? I think there's like a powder or something.
There's a powder.
Yeah, it's like a potion of sleep of some kind. Let me check real quick.
I mean, a potion of sleep, you need to know the spell.
No. That's the thing, though. It's not a potion of the thing. It's just something that mimics the effect.
Oh, venom?
I'm pretty sure I read something about. Well, I'll take a look, and it's the same rule either way, I think, right? I just have to have like the money for the
ingredients, and pass on the test.
Right. So if I don't find anything interesting, I'll try to make a mana essence, which is good.
Okay. I don't remember the DC, to be honest.
I think it's 15 for consumables.
I think so too.
So mana essence is 50. There's oh wow, I could make bombs. Yeah, no, it's no. They have a love potion. It's actually an enchanting thing.
It's not gonna make you like you anymore.
No, right? No,
come on.
Is it number 9?
I'll put like a small label in it. Spray myself. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'll go with cemetery dirt.
Okay. I think the DC is 15.
Okay.
Actually,
And
that's
I have
esoteric.
guidance.
It is CD 20. You do have guidance because you did not use your roll yet.
No, it's a catalyst. Chemical catalyst. It's just. It's more? Okay. Okay, so
No, catalysts are 15.
15.
I found that it isn't probably in the. Oh no, never mind. In the venoms there is like the broom, the sleepy broom or something like that.
Oh, so that was that.
But it's it is it says here like a sleep gas, but it only. Oh yeah, that's it. It's a sleep gas if it's inhalation, and if the victim is unconscious for 1 round.
Venoms are tricky, but what's the DC?
DC 20.
I mean, I do have. No, I'll just do the.
You have guidance.
Yeah, I do have guidance. You know what? I'll try it.
You're gonna do the sleepy brooms?
Yeah. How much is it actually? Just Venom.
150
no, I cannot.
bars.
No. No, I can
It's
actually.
expensive.
I can.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just a percentage of it. Yeah.
it's
50.
50. I have 50. If it fails, well, fuck it. I'll try it.
All right.
So I roll twice,
To
right?
your roll.
Wow.
Yeah. I just lost money. Okay.
The guidances are going so well,
The-
guys. I'm so glad I got
No,
that spell.
I would have failed on
Visually cursed.
on like the regular stuff either way. So just
Yeah, that's true.
that was
But as I'm saying,
failing.
like,
It was
guidance
like a
is doing
3,
such a good job
a
right
3 and
now.
a 6. So yeah, no.
Grun, you try to make.
Also, if you fail with a venom, I think.
You try to make a sleepy brooms. You think this is gonna be tricky. It's gonna be helping me. It's gonna help me in my next encounter with whatever it is. Look how tricky I can be, and you don't cork it right, and it just goes, and you just think, oh no, before you.
Okay. Right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I
tried.
should give you a roll.
A
me
fortitude roll. I mean.
Yeah.
Do you need to breathe? Just hold your breath. Don't
from
breathe.
all my
Ever.
Wait.
million insects.
Remember, kids, the real Crimson Void was inside you all along.
Yeah. So yeah.
I thought you were going to say, remember, kids, don't breathe.
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe. Don't make pacts with otherworldly entities.
This is an area
Unless
effect,
they're cool.
right? So yeah, no, I don't get any. Yeah, I just fall. My
Great.
fortitude. No, my fortitude is not bad. Actually.
You ended
it
up
is.
like crafting a can of insecticide of like raid or
Yeah.
something.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm like a drowsy cockroach right now.
All right. Yeah. Later on, you guys wake up. You look for Gran.
I'm
You
like,
find him asleep. I don't know where. Probably in the office.
The leg like
Oh no! I wonder if the thing worked while we were asleep.
Should we maybe check if he like?
A grunt?
Can you just check on him?
Gran!
Just to see if
should we flush him down the
Shake him.
toilet?
Poke them in the face.
Oh my
Couple times.
god. You wake up. It's suddenly much darker than you remembered.
oh. I tried something.
Oh,
Didn't work out.
drugs. Yeah, I see.
Are
Yeah, actually,
you
Did you try
okay?
apple?
no. I was trying to
So
make
which question?
sleeping gas so you could use on me if something went weird. The good news, it works. The bad news is that it worked too soon and it's gone, and I just wasted a lot of ingredients. But yeah, and now we know.
All right.
So it's
You know,
like
I have a
Dutch
sleep
oven
spell,
situation.
right? That's one of the things I know.
Oh yeah, I know, but I had a lot of time on my hands, and it's been a while that I like mixing stuff, and I guess I need to practice more. Oh,
Well-
also, by the way, I asked
Oh,
I asked him about that. He doesn't seem to know, and I do think he's speaking the truth. Like, he's trying to remain ignorant about who he's dealing with.
Are you two speaking in codes right now? What are you talking about?
Oh no, sorry. I was asking him about
His clients
the Brotherhood.
and all that?
Yeah, and if maybe they had a connection with the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He
Who's
wouldn't be
brother?
surprised, he said. It might be a competitor. It might be one of the factions he's, selling to, and he doesn't know. Either way, he's surprised that they would bother to come to a place like the Central Hills.
So he's banking on plausible deniability.
Yeah,
Just sell his drugs.
I know.
Cool.
Anyway, I warned him about that, and he said he would try to get a meeting with his supplier and try to, find out something.
I mean, we've seen the
Also,
Brotherhood.
one of the go ahead.
Sorry. I was just saying, we've seen the Brotherhood related to some magical things that feels like, the disappearing after the rainbow medal and everything, but this feels very advanced.
Well,
what do you mean advanced?
Like, complicated. Like, that gem was super... I mean, maybe it's just because I don't know anything about anything, but it seems...
No, that's true. I don't.
no, that thing is a lot
I
of
don't know.
resources, definitely.
Yeah,
I can
but
even
Ekbolt
imagine
is
how they...
extremely expensive and profitable,
Well,
especially
yeah.
in large scale. Who knows how much they're willing to
Also,
invest in
what
keeping their market.
But
what
they're-
occurred
they're-
to me...
It seems to be destroying it, is the thing. Unless they're the
Maybe
competitor,
they're
I guess.
competitors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're the competitor. Also, he said one of the suppliers, they couldn't deliver to the supplier, and one of the buyers, they couldn't supply it to him on one of the delivers, and they got pretty angry about it and torched their barn, and now they dropped it. So, what I'm
Sorry.
thinking...
Are you making that up? Did I miss?
Didn't he say... Oh,
miscommunicate?
no. Yeah, I understand
That's
that.
what he said.
Yeah, that's what you said.
They were attacked on the delivery night before they were able to deliver and lost what they were going to deliver.
And because
Okay.
of that, they
They lost one of their clients.
So, what I was thinking is, what if? Well, obviously, someone's trying to disrupt their shipments and their production, and someone's messing specifically with our Dallin friend. What if she's the goal? I mean, she's a person who grows that book.
I don't know
She's
for sure.
a mobile
but
crop.
wouldn't her presence potentially, like, she might be able to help them grow better, or at least that might be what they're thinking.
Exactly. That's what I think Grun is getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
it too. It's that maybe they want to abduct
Yeah.
Badrine so they can grow their own Ekbolt.
They were controlling her. They were probably testing it out, how much they could control her, see what her skills were. I mean, someone that could just move to a different place and, I don't know, probably sprout more Ekbolt. Like, from one day
But
to
what
the
I
next.
What I don't get is, what is nautical reliability?
It's something that matters to Kalmir But
Well, nautical, I'm not sure. It probably has something to do with the sea. What I said was plausible.
Possible.
But don't worry, you're pretty head with those things.
it would matter to come your servant, but you know, I don't think he comes a lot to the Central Hills, so yeah.
I have.
It's
Feels like
basically
you guys are hiding
trying-
something from me.
Exactly. That's exactly it. No, it's basically when someone is trying to not know so they can deny knowing what they were doing.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time.
It's plain dumb.
It's more of a conscious choice. But yeah, kinda.
Anyways,
I'll get to the bottom of it. Don't worry.
Question for you both. What do you think about the idea that we're thinking too narrowly, that all of this is from one source, one person, the one person is behind all of it, and not just because it is multiple different types of attacks, and we're seeing the sulfur, which is odd, and then also footprints.
That's the thing. It's not just one person. The Brotherhood is a huge organization. They basically control most of the crime scene in one of the biggest cities around in Arton, Valkyria. They are. I don't know how deep their roots go, or if they're trying to just dominate an area like the Central Hills for whatever riches it has here, like the rainbow metal and like the Akbold.
Where did you learn so much about them? You didn't really know anything about them when we first heard about them.
Well, I've been snooping, and
shocking.
that kid from the fort, Dorian? No. Yes. He's been exchanging some information with me. Apparently he knows quite a bit about them. And I may have had some dealings with them in the past. I just ended up crossing paths. But I learned a little bit.
How did a cleric of knowledge have dealings with something like this?
Well, sometimes you look for information in the wrong places. And with the wrong people.
But you can't lie.
Yeah.
Can I
not very
justify an insight
smart.
check at this point?
Yeah. Versus Trickery.
It is time to drop all the masks.
Do you want to
That's
guidance
21.
yourself?
Okay.
It's a natural 21, just to be clear.
19.
Oh boy. Chun chun chun.
There's definitely some truth, but there is a lot of hidden things in there.
Time is not
But
going to
mostly
say
she's speaking the
anything?
truth.
Okay. Time is not going to say anything, but she's going to look very uncomfortable.
Anyway,
Brunt's
not-
just glad he's wearing a mask now. So his face is just.
it is something that they could be just trying to explore uncharted territory for more riches, like
the Ekbold and the Rainbow Meadow. After all, nobody comes to the Central Hills, right?
We all
Well,
did.
we all did.
Yeah.
Time looks very
Anyway.
uncomfortable
What
that she
did
said
we?
the exact same thing as Gran.
We're very much alike, you and I. We're not that different. That villainous. You and I aren't that different.
How many times can we use that phrase
yeah,
in this session?
right? I guess I'll go to sleep, like in a bed, I suppose. So the plan still is for you to follow me, right?
Yep.
Bucko, would you mind looking out for my stuff?
Sure.
Thank you. I would give him the staff. I would give Time the scroll. And I'd just leave the bag, the backpack anywhere.
Before we also start the stakeout, basically, and before Grun goes to sleep, Kit's gonna just pray a little mass for y'all. But only
pray a little
6
mess for you.
Exactly. But just 6 of us can hear it. How many are we? 6. Okay, that's fine. We're less than 6.
5.
Why am I
We're
why
6.
am I?
There's Duke.
GM gets one too? Thank you.
Yeah.
No, give it to
Duke
the
gets
goat.
one.
Duke gets one. Yeah, Duke gets. We're 6.
So before we after we discuss all of the things and before Grun goes to sleep, I am gonna spend my little resource here and we all get 5 temporary mana points.
5?
And 5 because I have 5 wisdom.
Damn.
And damn. And you use those first. Those are spent first.
Temporary
if you ever need it.
mana points.
So if
many
I'm mind
again?
controlled, I don't need to bother spending my own mana to attack you.
Great.
Cool.
Maybe I don't pray the mass for just everybody else.
I would.
It's okay. Duke takes 10 then.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
I don't think it stacks that way.
For Duke.
I kind of have a lot of mana right now.
Duke
Duke
uses
has
his
no way of
most
using
powerful
mana, so
attack.
it's fine.
Snore.
Headbutt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys start your stakeout and stuff.
Well, I would say we might want to have at least one person also, now that we know potentially Vadreen is in danger, we might want to have at least one person over there with the family to keeping an eye there.
Okay, I can go.
Yeah, I mean, just whoever's interested. So if you want to go, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. I don't know if I want a guidance anymore. It's been so bad.
Maybe if you had a guide goat, you would roll better.
So, we're actually gonna roll a d20 to see what happens.
Oh,
And before we go, we do that. Sorry, can we go back a little?
Okay.
Just 5 seconds, I promise. I approach Crimson.
Hey,
what's that?
while you were sleeping today in the afternoon, I found something that I really didn't want to give you, to be honest. Just because, the whole goat situation is kind of starting to get on my nerves, but
What goat situation?
just the whole
I
you
don't.
speaking with. Anywho,
I found this, and I give him the book. It has lots of pictures, and it's gonna help you just understand Duke a little better, I guess. And yeah.
That's very nice of you, Kit. I appreciate that.
I just hope I don't regret it. And I go to Vadrine's room.
I don't know why she would say that, but sure.
My question
I
now, sorry, for Lucky, which I didn't think about when I was coming up with this item, is
It's okay, man. I don't think I had any time in my
Me
life.
neither.
can Crimson read?
Well, by default, characters in Tormenta are
Right.
by
Lettered.
default lettered.
Because
Yes.
of Senator, yeah.
Yeah.
I have played in the past that Crimson Void can't, but Kit did say that she would try to teach him how to. So maybe he can,
Rudimentary stuff,
read
like-
a few words like goat.
And like you established, there's a lot of pictures. That's what I'm
Yes.
banking on.
It's a simple book for farmers.
Like goat farming for dummies.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yes.
talking to me. I'm the target audience. Awesome.
Okay. Cool. Anything else? Who wants to roll a d20?
Not me.
Since I'm the one dying.
Before we roll the d20 and
Okay.
die, I would like to say that did you guys know that the lifespan of a goat is about that of a dog?
But
What kind of a
How
dog?
big of a
'Cause
dog?
Different breeds,
Yeah.
different, wildly different lifespans.
Well, I do not
That's
know
like a
because I
10-year
didn't
gap.
read the whole book yet, but one would assume that a goat-sized dog, maybe.
maybe
I don't
you're
know.
right.
As soon as Alex said something about
Just
the
a
book, I
very big
opened a page with goat fun facts, and I'm dying since then to say at least one in this session.
Nice.
And that's what Kit was worried about.
Yep.
Just immediately regretting the decision.
Zero regret.
So, can I die?
Tell me, even or odd?
5.
We're 5. Odd.
10.
Damn.
There's Duke, so even.
You forgot Duke. Wow.
No,
Yeah,
I'm playing both
he's mad at
sides, so
you.
I can always come on top.
You guys spread around, I guess. But it doesn't matter. All of a sudden, from behind a hill, you guys see some light. Then a lot of light. You guys see something you've heard a lot about, but haven't seen yet. Which is a bright light in the sky. It shows up out of nowhere, and you see some bird that was flying, maybe an owl or something, get startled by the light and dives for cover. And what startles you is how fast it moves. It starts coming in the direction of the farm. With it comes a deep hum. As it approaches, it's like getting bright quickly here. What are you doing?
What's the color of the light?
Whitish.
Right.
I guess I run to the room they're at. And I'm like, everybody. I'm just not.
You're leaving the
I
drain.
was the only one. Yeah, that was because I'm gonna go after the source. So it's the light. Should we go check it out?
Yes.
I was looking at the light, then I'm looking at Gran to see.
Let's go towards the pretty light.
Like moths.
Always a good idea.
Comes full circle. Yeah.
I would assume that you would be in for this exact reason.
Grun is asleep, and if you call him, he wakes up.
I wasn't going to call him. I was just watching to see if he's responding to.
Nope.
Wake him up.
Yeah, let's
mean,
all go. We need all our.
It was kind of the point, though, to see what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we should.
Already here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's something else. Maybe the crystal. It's something else.
Okay.
But we need to see what it is.
Gran! Let's go!
Oh.
Poor Gran didn't get to sleep.
Oh.
All right.
It's not time to. Oh, should we do this or that? Let's go. Go.
Okay,
go.
no.
Let's go.
Sure,
Okay.
my stuff, please.
I hand him his staff.
Roll.
Yeah.
Run.
You guys gather your stuff and start running in the direction of the light. You go behind the giant wall formation, and over there you see the light is so bright. It's a blinding light, blinding luminosity. Like, you can see where it's coming from. Around it, it looks like daylight. You can clearly see the cliffs and hills. The Galabat plantation was completely dark, and then all of a sudden it's lit up like it's daytime. The brightness is approaching fast. It's obfuscating you, making everything is starting to become difficult to see. The vibration starts getting a lot stronger. I don't know if you guys have been to like car races, but like when the engines are so loud that the vibration, like the air in between you and your clothes starts vibrating weirdly and like literally shakes. It's kind of like that.
It's pretty awesome.
With it, and now that it's coming closer, you can feel the wind. There's wind that accompanies it. Basically,
Can I smell anything on the wind?
Give me a perception check. Everybody can make a perception check, actually.
Before the perceptions check, I'm gonna just. Oh, how am I gonna
Nah, I'm good.
play this?
24,
out?
natural 20. Crimson, nothing escapes Crimson Void.
Wow.
I know you're going to give like a bonus for everyone, but Crimson Void is like, no.
I was just gonna give one person a bonus, but I guess I'm not going to, because.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I have time for
Um,
time. If she has time,
basically-
would start playing a song for inspiration, but I don't know if we have time for that.
Basically, it's this. You guys have 2 turns before this thing's upon you.
I guess mage armor. Well, not mage armor. I don't have that.
Assuming from you guys being like at the plantations already, you have 2 turns to prepare.
I'm gonna energize my holy symbol.
I guess.
Quick little prayer to. I just totally like.
So
Click
I
the wrong
got the
button.
I got the mana from the mask, or did you like
Well, everybody
specifically
knows I
shoot me
have
out?
this anyway.
Now it's out.
Yep.
Did you like explicitly did not give me the mana, or?
No, I did. I was.
Oh,
joking.
okay. No, just to confirm it. So I can cast things like.
Yay! Cast things.
Yes, people can cast inspiration. You can cast spells. Just Tell me now what it is, and please write it down in the chat.
Yeah, Grunt starts waving his brush, and you see red ink flowing from the tip, and several grams appearing. Because
cool.
I can now upcast it by a lot.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I'll do... What's the limit?
Your level.
Yeah, your level.
+1.
+1 in your case, yeah.
If you have the thing, yeah, so 5 total.
So there goes my bonus, like, temporary thing. But I do get 10 armor? Is that right? Holy shit, that's right. Okay. I'm a tank.
For as long as it lasts.
Yeah, so, yeah. A scene.
So, we're technically being obfuscated by this light.
Everybody's under the obfuscated condition.
Which is...
Except for Duke, because he has sunglasses.
That's true.
And me because I don't want to.
Can
you get Duke sunglasses and, like, just put them on, please?
I don't think they fit me.
Where's the thing obfuscated is...
For the perception checks.
Where is it?
Literally, it says so in the book. This perception check, the DC is literally a natural 20.
I rolled a natural 20.
Kidding me? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
I rolled
Literally.
a natural 20.
Well, this
I'm
backs
not
up
obfuscated
what I
because
was
of sheer
planning to
power
do.
of hate.
Wait,
because I was going to do
gave
this.
No
you gave us
explanation.
you gave us 2 turns, right?
I think I'm delayed.
2 turns.
I'm doing that as well.
Okay.
Can I roll another perception check?
And that's until your next turn, though.
I know, but my first turn, I might go. So I'd rather
Is my
be
sound coming through
with that
weirdly?
on.
Okay.
See?
Let me say this. On the first turn, it did. Yeah. Sorry. What did
yeah,
you
it
say,
did for a
Sydney?
while. Yeah.
I think I'm like 5 minutes delayed.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
again.
So I'm just gonna say this. Crimson, you look at it with the power of hate.
Yes.
Which is the only explanation for why you can see what it is. You just barbarian style just stare at this thing as bright as the sun in the sky. And somehow don't burn your eyes out. And what you see is pretty much the description that Salisha gave you guys. It's this huge face with this massive mouth and these bulging eyes. Except you don't look at it and think, oh, demon. You look at it and think, why is there a fish in the sky?
That's just a big fish.
There's a massive fish
I wonder how it tastes.
No.
coming in your direction.
It's that anime. We should start eating stuff.
Anyway, don't be scared, anyone. It's just a big fish.
After the first turn,
Tell me where
it
I am.
starts arriving and coming closer to the floor. It seems like it's trying to come closer to the plantation. That's the first turn. Second turn, who's doing what?
I'm gonna cast warning. The first one, alert. And I'm gonna send Bucko a message. And I'm gonna say, can you
see anything. Can you just be careful? Whatever is coming from the sky.
So it's basically like an alert, and you get +5 in either initiative or perception in the next scene.
Awesome.
I
Thank
in
you.
my last turn did inspiration. I'm hoping my audio is now synced back up.
Yeah.
And then magic. Before even I knew Crimson could actually see this thing, I was planning to cast magic weapon on. I don't remember if you use an axe or.
Yes.
Yeah. So on your axe, I was gonna cast that. So you've got that benefit. I don't know if it went through because I'm doing two things in two different places. Okay, inspiration went
Yes.
through. Magic weapon did not.
So I would be doing the spice reality now, not on the other
Right.
turn. Now I understood why you asked, because
Cool. So, alert. Warning was cast. Magical weapon on Crimson's axe, Rainbow Axe,
Mhm.
and
Oh, yeah,
the Spy's
baby.
Reality. Any other preparations? You guys see that Granna, who is Crimson's ally, she comes up. You say it's
Annabelle.
a fish coming. Annabelle. Sorry. Whoa. Annabelle comes up with you guys. She hears it's a fish in the sky, and she like closes her hand like this and pulls up, and from the ground, roots come up and entangle into themselves and become a staff. And she has like a staff to fight with now.
Cool.
That is
Um,
cool.
badass.
She has like an angry face. She goes, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna flay its skin and cook it or make a stew. I don't know. I'm so angry. Okay. I'm gonna put you guys in the map now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. No, wait, that's copyrighted.
That's Pokemon.
It's a Magikarp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magikarp! Use Hyper Beam! What do you mean you don't have Hyper Beam? Just use Flash!
It's super effective.
Yeah.
Okay, roll 20.
I love Magikarp. It's one of my
That's the
favorite Pokemons. I'm not
one
making a
by
joke right
far.
now. It really is.
I love that
I
they
saw
put
this,
it on.
this hat online
They
that
put it
it's
on Unite.
Pokemon
Magikarp
Unite.
Pro Shop instead of Bass Pro Shop.
Amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
I have terrible memories of this map.
I did use it on this
yeah.
fall.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Feel free to put yourselves in the left of the map, please. Can help you out. There's Bucko. No, there isn't. Crimson, Time, and Bucko.
Thank you.
Organize yourselves however you prefer. It's coming from the
Which-
right.
It's coming from the
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be behind Bucko.
Wait,
Okay.
No, wait.
shoot.
Shit.
I was suggesting to fit y'all. Hang on. All right.
I love the dance.
I'll be time where you are right now. I'll move to that.
Okay. I'll be behind
So that
Crimson
me and
since I just.
Crimson are before, like, are in front of you guys at least, blockading.
I'll be behind
little
Crimson
bit.
since I just did his weapon. Dang it, my
Then the
sound's delayed.
third turn starts. You guys see this thing. You don't see it really, but you know what it is, and the bright light is so much closer now. It comes. It's this blinding, massive creature in the sky. This wind is buffeting you. You can barely look at anything. Yes, sorry, Cindy. I need another perception check. But while you guys roll, this thing, you see that as it approaches, it shoots out a line of fire, cutting through the plantation.
Maybe it's a dragonfish.
Oh shit.
So, perception for everyone?
For everyone.
I already spent my natural 20. Oh, well.
You did.
Yeah, Buckle do have a
Yeah.
+5
Damn.
7.
to that.
That I could use. Oh, yeah.
It's not you
so
can't.
20
You could use. You have it on your next one, and that's
I'm gonna spend 3 p.m. to roll again.
27.
7. It's,
Wow.
yeah, I spent 3 p.m. to remove from my 10, so yay. I feel so smart.
You removed the 3 from the 10. Wasn't that what it was supposed to do?
Yeah, sure. I think this book about goats is making me dumber.
Bucko, what you see with your 27 is this. Nobody else sees. As this thing comes closer to the ground, it starts slowing down, hovering. Fire shoots out. Everybody focuses on that. But you see smaller figures jumping from it to the ground.
We can't see anything. Fuck.
You know that there are some people on the ground. And something bigger, too. Okay,
Like, along with the people.
you beat the DC by a lot. I'm just gonna put it on the map.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Okay.
23 doesn't beat the DC.
23 does.
Oh, and then I also saw it.
Okay, I didn't see your roll here for some reason.
It's 23.
And 3.
Yes,
Okay.
you also see it.
Bucko's gonna shout, "There were people riding the fish!"
You smell the sulfur now as these big dogs jump off. And with these infernal dogs and these hooligans and this flying fish shooting fire blinding you guys, it's like buffeting you with wind and deafening you, that's where we're gonna stop for tonight so that we can start next time. Roll the initiative.
Looks like there's gonna be a cleanup on aisle 5.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
want to do
us.
something now because it's going to happen either way.
Yeah,
Write
is
down-
this a third turn?
This is the third turn.
Can I start the third turn before initiative? And just do something before that?
No.
Yeah. So I was right to do what I did because I'm not gonna act.
Actually,
You're not gonna act?
No. He's a Hara crazy right now.
I'm a hurricane.
oh boy.
I have a rainbow metal axe I'm stoked to try out. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
Go ahead and you can click yourselves and put yourselves on the thing,
Oh,
please.
really? We should roll for initiative right now?
Do you wanna? Or do you not wanna? I just wanna put
That's
the turn here.
bold,
Good, yeah.
my dude. What would
Okay.
Crimson
Do
Void
it.
do? Yes. 24.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
done. All right.
Yeah.
Let me. Initiative.
Is 11.
Yes, you say 16.
5. Wowza. That's bad.
We'll hang
Move
back
like
on
a
the
Crimson
defense.
Void, sting like a Crimson Void.
My audio work again?
This is
No.
gonna be awesome.
Ah,
We're
yeah.
gonna
Audio
die.
seems to be working. We'll find out.
Time is in there.
I
I
rolled
am
a 16.
fascinated.
I cannot pull up my sheet because I thought we were done. So I exited out, and now it doesn't want to load, and I exited out a roll 20.
It's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to put turn number 3 there so I remembered, and like it's okay. This is where we're gonna stop, though.
Yeah. If someone wants to look up my modifier for initiative,
Only Alex has access to your.
Sure.
because it's just 16 plus whatever.
Nice. Initiative 7.
Before me.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dexy, small and Dexy.
I am enthralled by the fish.
No.
Sounds like something.
I'm just
that would
seeing
happen.
so many possibilities, like a big mural with
Yeah.
crimson waves coming.
Me too.
And yeah,
Exactly. I was gonna make this
Kaleidoscope.
joke. Yeah. Sushi's a she.
yeah.
That's awesome, you guys.
Can't wait to paint that.
I love
First
playing
of all.
with people who make the same jokes as I make because I don't feel as deranged.
You're right. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. We have I'm Alexander Januzzi. We have Gisela Fernandez, Guilherme Moina, Natalia Molero, Sidney Gernat, Victor Lucky. This is Only Once TV. We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
I hope we don't die.
But if we do, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.